What is up, everybody? We are at Universal today, post Spooky Week. We just had 5 new announcements for Halloween Horror Nights 34. Not houses, but scare zones and street experiences. It's gonna be a whole new year with a bunch of new experiences, and I'm so excited for this year. So let's head inside, find a spot, get an IC, and let's review, let's discuss, let's yap, and let's go. It is hotter than, anything in this world. Oh my god, it's so freaking hot. I'm melting. I just had to say that. All right, let's go inside. While I'm on my walk to go find an IC, I'm gonna show you guys some HHN construction updates all around the park because I literally haven't been a guest in the park for maybe like a week. Like, I'm acting like that's been like so long. But there's a bunch of new construction. So let's walk down Hollywood. We have a bunch new little light fixtures. Obviously no lights there, but there's lights all on the top of the buildings. This could also be for annual pass appreciation nights, but like for sure these are all for Halloween Horror Nights. Looks like the horror makeup show just finished because it is so busy in Hollywood. Scooby, Shaggy. Let's stop in Five and Dine really quick to see what merch we have. We still have the Terrifier display. We only have 2 puzzles right here. 3 puzzles, sorry. We have some shirts still, and we have a lot of sizes. Extra small, small, medium, large. They basically have all the shirts except Jason. Jason sold out so fast. But they have all the other shirts, Fallout, Terrifier. They have the first drop as well. But no Jason shirts. They did not restock that yet. It is so hot. And I forgot my sunglasses. What a fail. We have a light fixture right in front of Mel's. That one's for sure new. And I'm going to dive into that a little bit later. But something really exciting is coming to Mel's Die-In Halloween Horror Nights 34. I'm going to head to DreamWorks area just because I've seen a bunch of people post that there's a stage back there, and again I haven't been as a guest in a couple of days, so I haven't seen this stage for my own eyes, so let's head back there and see it. I really hope these trees are sooner or later going to be filled with glowing pumpkins. Fingers crossed. This is so weird to see. This is a stage that's right in front of animal actors. This is never here, so I'm caught off guard. I don't know what this could be. Maybe this could be one of the street experiences. I didn't think it would be over here, but I don't know what's gonna be here. This is really cool. Like I said before, I think this year is gonna be so different from past years, and that's for sure new. So I'm excited to see what they do with that stage. I wish I was getting pizza fries right now, but I'm not. I'm just gonna come get an icy at the DreamWorks Imagination Cafe. Secured. This is needed on a hot day like today. Okay, I just found like a little spot right behind Jeff's beer to yap a little bit about scare zones. I got my cherry and Coke icy. This is the Elite Mix. If you've ever been to the movie theater with me, I like strategically layer my Coke and my cherry. I believe it has to be Coke 75%, cherry 25%, but this video is not about icy, so let's get into scare zones. Alrighty, so this week we had like a little spooky week on Instagram and Twitter. They announced 4 scare zones. We usually get 5 scare zones, but I honestly think 4 scare zones is perfect. I'm reading all this from the Discover Universal blog. So the first scare zone we're getting is the Origins of Horror. Enter a decaying conservatory of twisted vines where artists carve tributes to Halloween Horror Nights 34. You'll encounter monstrous crows, gargoyles, and more. I cannot wait for this scare zone. I think it's gonna be like just classic Halloween gothic vibes, and I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be really creepy, and I'm excited to see what they do with this scare zone. I think this is gonna be the first scare zone we walk into the event, so I think it's gonna kick off the event as a whole like a 10 out of 10. Scare zone number 2 is Masquerade Dance with Death. You're invited to a masquerade ball where bloodthirsty vampires lurk behind ornate disguises. When their masks fall, you'll become their prey. Oh, I'm excited. I loved Vamp 69, and this is gonna be like vampires dancing masquerade ball vibes, and oh my god, I cannot wait. This is gonna be, I think, my favorite scare zone of the year, and I have some friends that may be dancing in the streets, so I think that's gonna be my favorite scare zone. The next scare zone is giving like creepy grandma. It's the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. Travel down a spooky winded path to a mysterious home where trick-or-treaters are transformed into feral felines. Be careful or you'll be next. I'm so excited for this one because the artwork has a bunch of pumpkins, and that's what I said when I was walking through like Central Park, that on the top of like the trees, I hope it's just full of pumpkins. I hope Little Boo comes with all his friends and he's on the trees and not just on merch and everywhere else. It's giving like that Halloween feeling, and I cannot wait. I love this. This is also a nod to Slaughter Cinema 2 last year. This poster was in the house last year, so it was literally in front of our faces and we did not know, so I'm so excited. And for our fourth and last scare zone this year, it's Mutation's Toxic 20s. In a bustling 1920s neighborhood, a BuzzCon truck with radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster getaway car, sending the city into toxic pandemonium. It mutates everyone in its path, including you. This may sound familiar because BuzzCon is from Bugs Eaten Alive a couple years ago when we had that house. And if you guys remember Slaughter Cinema 2 last year, the clown room where it was like all like that like green nastiness, it was the BuzzCon 2. So that's another nod to Slaughter Cinema 2 and another nod to past years of HHN. This one seems so fun. I'm really excited for this scare zone. I think this is probably like my second hyped scare zone. I think it's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait. Okay, now that we talked a little bit about scare zones, let's keep on walking around the park, stop at another shaded area, and let's talk about our 2 new street experiences that are coming to Halloween Horror Nights 34. All right, we are at the Nightmare Fuel stage, or the Fear Factor stage. While we're over here, I'm gonna stay over here because it's shaded and nice. I'm gonna talk about the new 2 street experiences that are coming to Halloween Horror Nights 34. So you may be like, oh my god, Amanda, like I love your shirt, like where'd you get it? And I got it here, but I wore it on purpose because Mel Die-In is getting a different type of love this year. We're gonna have some zombies outside of Mel's Die-In this year, and I cannot wait for this. We kind of got like a speculations idea about this scare zone experience kind of thing a couple months ago because they put out a casting for people who know how to roller skate, and people obviously like just like jumped to conclusions and was like, Mel Die-In, we're gonna get something there, and they were right. So we're getting Mel's Die-In zombies. It's gonna be, that's like sounds so much fun. Are you kidding? Not only that, but we are also getting Club Horror, which I think that's gonna be like a DJ party type of thing, and I will be there with my friends just going feral after a couple of ocean attacks, after Nightmare Fuel, after some houses. We're gonna go there and just party in the middle of Universal. Let's read the description. Brave on new street experiences that take the horror to new heights, featuring zombie car hops, undead DJs, and more. Details coming soon. I am obsessed with that announcement. I cannot wait for this. I think obviously Mel's Die-In zombies are gonna be right in front of Mel's Die-In, and then I think the Club Horror is going to be in San Francisco. But if we just think about the Hollywood kind of section of the park for Halloween Horror Nights, it's packed. We're gonna get that Masquerade in Hollywood. This is all speculation for the speculation map, but I think we're gonna get the Masquerade in Hollywood, obviously. Then we're gonna get the Crooked Cat Lane scare zone in like right Central Park under all those trees. And then right between that, we're gonna get the Mel's Die-In zombies. And then hopefully we'll get the HHN bar right across from Mel's Die-In. So I feel like that area is gonna be packed with like scare actors and people, and I think it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna bring such a different element to the event. I'm honestly just so excited for this year. I think Rip Ride closing is forcing Universal and Halloween Horror Nights to bring new experiences to the event, just because like now we're down 1 ride, so we need to make it up somehow. So I'm so excited for this year. But now that we have talked about these street experiences, let's keep on walking around the park. Let's head to New York and see any construction in New York or San Fran. We are in San Fran right now. We have no announcements on any bars or any like kind of like the Peacock bar we had last year or that Fanta bar we had last year. No announcements yet. Oh, it looks like they added like a little stage. I have not seen that yet. Yeah, this looks brand new. I think this is gonna be a little stage. I think this is where the DJ will be. This is so cool. They already removed all the Jaws celebration, food and bev. This is exactly where I think Club Horror will be, and I'm so excited for it. From the speculation maps, I believe this is where Jason is going to be. So they have been closing Fast and Furious every day at 6 p.m. for construction. Not like anybody cares if Fast and Furious is closing early, but it just is. Recording this is July 19th, so there's nothing on the street yet, as in props for scary zones. They've added new lights on the top of the buildings. So the arcade is completely closed and blocked off. It could be maybe an upgrade for the arcade, or maybe it's getting gutted. Not sure yet, but hopefully this has something really cool to do with Halloween Horror Nights. And we still have the walls over there. And we have these new walls now. Alrighty, we just finished a lap around the park. I am sitting now in Hollywood trying to catch a breath because it is so hot outside. Like, I'm gonna tell you how hot it is right now. It is 94 degrees, feels like 100. Oh, perfect. This year is not only going to be different because of like what they're doing to the event, but it's also going to be different for me because I'm a frequent Fear Plus holder with Express. I've never had Express during Halloween Horror Nights ever. I've gotten the 11 p.m. Express before, maybe like once, but I've never had Express for Halloween Horror Nights. I've just waited in lines, but I think this year is gonna be so busy. So me and my two besties got the Express Pass, and I cannot wait this year to experience it in a whole new light. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment your favorite scare zone that you are looking forward to the most. I cannot wait for this year, and I can't wait to see you in the fog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye!